I made a video the other day talking about the things that I do to get out of a bad day. And in that video, I basically mentioned two things. One, trying something new, and two, substances. Specifically, using nicotine and smoking weed after not using it for a month. So, using nicotine after not using it for a month got me out of a bad day because of just the pain I was feeling from withdrawal. But in this video, I'd like to clarify why substances and those things don't actually bring me into a bad day. But I'd also like to list off some things that I actually do that change my perspective, my state of mind, my mood, and turn a bad day into a good day. And so, first of all, substances do not make me have a good day. Uh, it might feel good for like an hour or two or more. Like it might feel like pleasurable and nice, or at least it takes away the pain of withdrawal. But I found that those substances are just things that I once I take them, I give myself permission to have a good day. Whenever I could give myself permission to have a good day without those substances, and it seems so hard, but I was doing it through withdrawal. Like I would have a shift of state of mind, just let go of a craving I was feeling, or some mean comment or something that brought me down, and then just go do something completely out of my routine or take a walk. But I'd like to clarify that substances do not make me have a good day. They can add on to a good day to a certain extent, or add on to the broadness of the experience, but I must acknowledge to other people and for myself that that's not what makes me happy. That's not what makes me have a good day. Sorry for the shaky camera. It's cold out here. And it's all my head. It's all my mind. And realizing that recently has brought me back to my empathetic self, who's not run by resentment and rage, and brought me back to a more joyful version of myself that I've been for so long, even in the worst of times. In fact, it seems like the worst of times with this state of mind, I'm actually having better days. It's almost like pain allows me to be more grateful that I'm still here. And so whenever I almost die, and then I wake up from that, I'm like, oh wow, I'm here. I love all my enemies. Thank you, reality. So, what do I do whenever I'm having a bad day or a bad week? First thing, I take a long look at myself and wonder, why am I having a bad day? Is it pain? Is it something that I can't do anything about? Did someone randomly run up and shoot me and then run away like, haha? That's never happened yet. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Or is it some thought, something that I do have control over, and something that I can change? Is it some resentful thought that I keep recycling, and it comes up whenever I'm triggered by something, like the computer taking an hour to load for me to record a song, and I feel like I can't do anything else with my life because I have to wait on this computer, but I can't go outside because I already went outside. So stuff like that, where it's like I feel stuck, and then I'll go into like resentful thoughts and start turning myself into a victim rather than taking responsibility and not putting the blame and all that stuff onto others. So I take a long, hard look at myself and really try to dig deep and see if there's a thought that's making me have a bad day, or a strain of thoughts, or a belief, because usually that's what it is. And as soon as I find it, I try to let it go, or I just like well, there's multiple ways for me to let it go, as far as like completely investing my focus into creating music, grabbing my guitar, freestyling, or meditating, or just being completely spontaneous, skipping down the street with my harmonica and singing to the strangers that walk by me, singing hello to them. Hello! That wasn't singing. Whatever. Y'all get the point. That's usually what gets me out of a bad day, is just being spontaneous. It's like a switch. I just say, doop, forget those thoughts. Forget that bad vibe-ness to me. I'm just going to be a happy-go-lucky superhero who skips down the street singing. Other things that get me out of a bad day are spending time with my son. I usually don't play video games, but whenever he's over, I'll play video games with him, or we'll roughhouse and play a game called WWE. It's not actually WWE, but we pretend like we're different characters and then we fight each other. He loves it. I love spending quality time with my son. And yeah. So family or someone you care about, good friends is another thing with me. Doing something with my friends, or just listening to them talk and being there for them. Helping other people. Like I've helped many homeless people, or people that needed rides, or just someone who needed a guitar to play at an open mic. Like things like that get me out of a bad day. If I can help someone else and see their day get a little bit better, that helps me out a lot. And yeah, so those are the main things that get me out of having a bad day. Sometimes it's listening to somebody else who seems like they have their life together, and they'll say the right words, and I'll be like, wow, that makes sense. Wow, I have been playing the victim. Wow, I'm a big douchebag. I should stop being that guy. And then I feel better. And then, yeah. So, how about all of y'all? What do you do to get out of a bad day? How do you turn a bad day into a good day? Are you going through stuff right now? Leave it in the comment section down below. Thanks for listening. For the animals! Woo!